A very good evening, Team Zimbabwe, and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. Let us take a look on this trending news story. Court orders the military to pay protest victim 29,000 in compensation. And this is good news for the victim. Let us take a look onto this report. So this is a report, and this is reported by CITE, Center for Information and Technology. The Harare Court has ordered the Zimbabwe National Army ZNA Commander Lieutenant General Anzele Mnamo Sanyatwe and the Minister of Defense Opa Muchinguri Kashiri to pay 29,000 in compensation to another protester who was brutally attacked and shot during the 2019 shutdown protests. Hundreds of people who were severely brutalized during the January shutdown protests when the military was deployed to crush anti-government protests that occurred countrywide, spurred by an increase in fuel prices and worsening standards of living. According to Zimbabwe Lawyers for Human Rights, some victims of the 2019 shutdown protests have begun accessing justice after a Harare magistrate on Monday ordered the ZNA commander and the defense minister to pay 29,182 as damages to Felix Mafondokoto. Mafondokoto was shot by a soldier in Chitungwiza during the 2019 protest and had initially asked the court for 49,000 in damages. Mafondokoto, who suffered severe injuries from the shooting and still has some bullet fragments lodged in his body, was assisted by Kosa Mncube of Zimbabwe Lawyers for Human Rights to sue Sanyatwe and Honorable Muchinguri for 49,000 in damages for the violation of his fundamental rights after he was shot by a soldier in 2019 in Chitungwiza, said the Zimbabwe Lawyers for Human Rights in a statement. So this development is following another case where a civil court had ordered Kashiri and the Lieutenant General Sanyatwe to pay more than 41,000 ZiG to a Harare man, Muchademba Mponde, who soldiers severely beat during the 2019 violent shutdown protests. So initially, the defense minister and the Zimbabwe National Army commander had claimed the soldiers who assaulted the Mponde were under the control of the Zimbabwe Republic Police, not the ZNA, and they had been deployed to support the police in restoring law and order. And Zimbabwe Lawyers for Human Rights said Mafondokoto asked the court to compensate him for the pain and suffering he endured. And he claimed to have suffered nervous shock, loss of earnings, and medical expenses, which he incurred as he was hospitalized for treatment. And this is what the human rights organization said. So if you take a look on the 2019 crackdown, it was described by the Zimbabwe Human Rights NGO Forum as one of the darkest episodes in post-independent in the country, as the government used the state machinery to instill fear in its own citizens. And the forum noted that during the period between January 2014 to February 5, 2019, January 14 to February 5, 2019, they documented 1,803 human rights violations, and they included 17 extrajudicial killings and 17 cases of rape and sexual violence in an onslaught that was a higher scale from the violations witnessed August 1, 2018. And the forum also documented the 6 extrajudicial killings and called on the government to hold the perpetrators to account, and also to compensate the families for loss suffered. So this is what happened in Zimbabwe, and it's a relief for the family. It's a relief for Mr. Mafondokoto, because it's said that a lot of people were murdered, injured, and were left just like that because of the people who can't choose the police to do the right thing. So in Zimbabwe, if you are to protest, you have to know that the military will come after you, and that is a sad development. That is a sad issue. And in 2018, we saw it happen. Innocent people who were not even protesting were shot in Harare, and we lost lives. So you'd see that that is the norm in Zimbabwe. If you go into the streets, if you protest, you will face the same. And people were only allowed to protest pavaibvisa Mugabe. And right now, if you go and say takuda kutiwo mumbogadzirisa zvinhu kwete kugadzirisa zvinhu chete, you'll be shot and you'll be killed. So this is what is happening in the nation of Zimbabwe, and this is a plus. We hope and believe that they will pay without being followed, because usually my cases akadai, so you will see them, they will simply take they will simply watch and will never pay, and they will say toda kuona tuchatita sei, and it will be very difficult for even the sheriff to make a move to go and recover this money from the two. So it is what it is. We'll continue to watch and see. Basically, this money is supposed to be paid by the Ministry of Defense, and as usual, the Ministry of Defense can simply watch and look and cannot compensate. In other cases, and we hope and believe that they will comply with the court order and they will pay. Or in other cases, you see them going to High Court to appeal, and it is what it is. We continue to watch and see if they are going to comply with this order, but this is a plus to the victim.